How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to our goalie pad design series. This is going to be our final episode of this series for NHL 17. It's definitely going to come back in 18. I really enjoy the series. You guys make some really sick designs, as you're going to see. The beta is about to come out, so get ready to make some new pad designs and feel free to send them in, and I'll try and create a video for you guys after the beta. Now in this video, I'm going to feature every pad design that I have left in my folder. It's going to be a countdown from 5 to 1 of my favorite pad designs. I think that's how I'm going to try and do it in NHL 18, so here's basically a sneak preview. Now there are more than 5 pictures, so there's going to be plenty of honorable mentions, but let's get right to it. Coming in at number 5, we have GareBear. He's using the CCM Extreme Flex 2 Pros. Now let me know in the comments below. I'm not sure if these are actually the Hamilton Bulldog colors. It looks right, but I could have sworn that they used red and blue. I'm sure someone will let me know. Someone will call me an idiot. But either way, I like this. It works. It's definitely something I would wear. The color scheme works for me. And I always want to let you guys know it was very tough to pick at number 5. Besides GareBear, there were definitely a few others that you're going to see in the honorable mentions that I could have picked from. One of the main reasons I picked this one is that I think a lot of the other ones were Brian's. A lot, and this was the only CCM one that was different from all the others, so this is where I got the bonus points. Thank you, GareBear, and let's move on to number 4. At number 4, we have Ishi Poopa, and this is the setup he uses for his club, the Squirrely Dans. He's using the Brian's Genetic 3. Now what I like about this is that it basically just gives the middle finger to what we're used to seeing. He's putting in as much color as possible. Look at me, this is what I have. And you know what, it might have gotten to me just because I'm a New Yorker. These are the Knicks colors, and if the Knicks are gonna suck at basketball, they might as well look good at hockey. Thank you very much, Ishi Poopa, and it's very different, and that is why it made the top 5. Coming in at number 3, we have Bmajor. Now just a heads up, he is one of the most creative people that I know, and you guys are going to see a perfect example of that in a video hopefully very soon. But onto his goalie pad design, he is using the Brian's Genetic 2s, and what made this stand out, the reason I put this in the top 5, is that he has used something that I don't think I've ever seen before in a pad design, and that is the color gray. Gray itself is not a very exciting color, but it's part of his team colors, and I think he made it work. I've never seen it used as a primary color, a secondary color, or anything, and I love the way each piece of equipment looks, even with the color gray. It's very different, it's unique, and that is why he made the top 5. At number 2, we have Sly Serial Killer and his Warrior G3s. Now let me tell you, it was a very difficult decision between number 2 and number 1. After this video, in the comment section, if you guys think it should have been the other way around, I couldn't blame you. I sat here for a while trying to think about who to pick. But Sly, not many people use the Warrior G3s, and on top of that, not many people make them look as good as you did with this setup. It looks really cool. Each color, like of the pads or the blocker, each color stands out because of the black highlighting around it. Very good job. I definitely can't wait to see what you submit in 18. But before we get to number 1, let's take a look at the honorable mentions. Coming in at number 1, the honor goes to Canadian Vampire and his Brian's Genetic 3s. As I said, it was a very tough decision. I know it's another Brian, seems to be very popular. Canadian Vampire makes some really great designs. His go-to thing seems to be black as the main color with some sort of neon color to get your attention. I actually have a picture of another setup he used. I only have the one picture though, and they both look kick-ass. thank you very much, Canadian Vampire. Feel free to send in more designs in 18, and congratulations on having the top spot. I want to take a moment to thank you all very much for sending in your pad designs. Without your help, this series would basically not exist, and I think it's a win-win for the community. You guys get to show off some amazing creativity that you guys have, and for other people, you know what, they think it looks really cool, and it shows them how to make it themselves with the color schemes, and they can take it for their club, and the next thing you know, everyone has sick pad designs. So thank you all very much. Now remember, the beta is about to come out, so next thing you know, the game's going to be released. So my fingers are crossed that there's going to be some new customization options. So if you want to send in your designs for NHL 18, go right ahead. You can hit me up on Twitter, email, and all that stuff. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.